everybody, welcome. Sorry we are getting a little bit of a late start today. We had some tech issues, but we're happy that you're here with us today. Welcome back. It's been a while since we have seen you in the nation of Olaya, but we are not there right now. Right now we are in some hellish pocket dimension where our players have been forced to fight in the Carnarium and are now caged in the bar. Let's go ahead and I guess recap what happened for 3 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago. Been a while. Do they look nervous? They should. Anyways, let's see what happened last time. Alistair approached Anariel last time we were in here. And as he was speaking with Anariel, because Anariel's patron had been asking around about kind of how to get you out of there. Your patron began speaking to you. You found out that your patron and Alistair know each other, finding out that Alistair had a hand in imprisoning your patron in the first place. As your patron got a little worked up, got angrier and angrier, he was then told to basically ignore you, and he disappeared from your voice with some of Alistair's magic. And then Alistair addressed all of you, told you about the general plan of how you guys should escape through the door behind the bar, and then make your way up the curving circular hallway. There's no stairs or anything. It kind of wraps almost like a snail shell up higher and higher levels. And that'll take you to the vault, which is where you will be stealing the contract that you need and the gate scrolls that you need in order to get out. He did warn you also that the building itself was warded. So if you use the gate scrolls indoors, they can be kind of wonky. So that's just something to keep in mind. He said he would be able to come and meet you on the roof, but his presence is detectable in the vault, so he's not able to go in the vault with you guys. After that, maybe before that, maybe after that, I can't remember. It was 3 or 4 weeks ago. Finn approached Oleg and Frost about the fact that Anariel had to eat. It became a bigger deal than it maybe should have been, as some of the party attempted to convince dying dwarf Huskabar and Thickbottom.
I believe coerce.
That he should just give his final life's blood to Anariel. The persuasion checks were not there, and he did not. He passed away with Oleg next to him, and Ken ended up being the one to feed Anariel. Ken, make sure you have a point of exhaustion on your character sheet.
I do.
Excellent. There's a little bit of dissension among the ranks after that. Then we have had some downtime, people bopping about when later during the bar was lively. There were people who were once again drinking, and Dash was outperforming in the crowd. And a guard pulled 2 of you from the cage, Ken and Oleg, and instructed you to give the bar a show and fight each other. Instead, you decided to kill a couple of the guards, which the crowd did enjoy, to be fair. They thought that was just excellent entertainment. Unfortunately, your collars slowly drug you just right back into the cage that you came from, because the collars are still a problem. Rush was able to steal a remote for one of the collars, though, so when people thought your collars were malfunctioning, you still have control of them, even though they switched them out. So you still have that remote. Eventually, the bar clears out. Oh, also, Rush, you got your bracers back. Your parents' bracers were returned to you. Once the bar clears out, Dash comes up to the cage and talks to Ken a little bit. Ken then asks if she could get rid of the bartender, which she does. She leads him away, and there are only a couple people left in the bar, a few people who are kind of drunkenly having an argument with each other. But those are pretty much the only people currently in the bar. As you sit in your cage, anything that you guys are saying to each other or doing before the heist begins.
We still have drugs, correct?
Yep, you have 3 vials of black powder.
So do
And
I.
we don't know what they do yet.
Nope.
Are we going to partake in drugs?
You want to now, Gaia? I'll do it with you.
I mean, could there be any? Should we perhaps weigh the pros and cons? I'm not sure how much time we have before we need to.
I mean, is now like the best time to test experimental drugs? Like, you don't know what they do, and this is going to be the highest stakes thing you've ever done in your life. You're just like, hey, let's get high quick.
For once, I actually agree with him.
I mean, it could offer some, I don't know, enhancements, or at least, I don't know, not feel pain. I'm not sure. I'm just nervous. I'm scared.
I feel like this is the time to keep our wits about us.
She'll hand her vial to Oleg.
I'll take it if you're just gonna give it away. Yes, I got one. Thank God.
Maybe like a drop, like the smallest amounts, but like a whisper for you.
I'm not gonna take it yet. I was just gonna.
I feel like with your metabolism, wouldn't even just like being near it kill you?
I'll shut up. I'm with you, Rush.
It's okay. Right now. Okay, so wait. The mission is to escape, right? That's the main goal.
Yes.
I mean, it's among the main goals, I would say, in no particular order. Kill Sergok, escape, kill Sergok, kill Torin, kill Malakar, kill Sergok.
I think you're forgetting the contract.
All right, if we have time, we'll get the contract as well.
It's pretty important. I think that needs to be closer to the top of your list rather than at the bottom.
I said in no particular order, and I meant it when I said it.
Well, I suppose we should just get ready to go. This is it. It's gonna be pretty bad, I feel like, if we don't pull this off. I think Gael is going to cast Emboldening Bond on Oleg. 10. This is my last one.
How long does Emboldening Bond last?
They're 10 minutes.
Okay.
It'll last 10 minutes. I'm gonna say probably Rush then. Last time. So everybody can add a D4 to attack, ability checks, and saving throws, and you also get the reaction to Protective Bond, where you, as long as you're within 30 feet, you can teleport to a space within 5 feet of that person and take their damage. So, okay.
I can.
I think we're ready.
All right. How are you leaving the cage?
Ken has the key.
All right. Are you planning on like sneaking around or attacking the like 3 people who are having an argument in there?
Sneak, perhaps. Right?
I mean, is there enough like ability to conceal ourselves in this room that sneaking is an option?
They are very drunk and pretty heavily engrossed in their argument that, like, if you the best way to sneak would honestly be to act natural and assume that you were supposed to be existent in the bar, because they're so engrossed that other people being around them wouldn't be strange. They're in a public setting, but you would still have to pass a stealth check.
Right.
Even though we have collars on, they wouldn't find that suspicious?
A necklace.
I mean, if they're like really drunk, though, maybe they won't notice. Here's a plan. Maybe we try the sneaking, but like Ken Frost and I have blades out, and if things go tits up, we.
I feel as though whatever we need to do it now. We need to do it soon. I feel like we have a very short window and we need to take advantage of it. So.
Right. Yep. So I have my boot dagger out. It's actually just a short sword.
That's natural.
So just act natural then.
Act natural.
Okay, I'm gonna step out boldly, naturally.
Sounds good. As you step out of the cage, everyone go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Gosh.
Come on, baby.
Off to a good start.
I kid you not, nat 20 for 24.
Beautiful.
Ken's looking
I'll
good
round that
on
out with a dirty 20.
Oh, do I get it? Sorry, Gaia, you said this. I get to
I
add
think so.
something because of the bond, because of how warding bonded I am?
As long as you are within 30 feet of one of your bonded, yes.
Never getting outside of 30 feet of Ken ever in my life.
Once per
15.
roll. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 13.
Once per roll?
Once per turn, you can roll a d4.
Okay. I'll just keep 25.
Beautiful.
I rolled a 21 that I had before.
Oh, I realize I'm a wee bit injured.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Also just a wee bit injured.
What face?
Actually, hold on. I'm exhausted.
Hold on.
Hold on.
So I only got a 12.
Finn's gonna roll too because he is sneaking with you guys. Where's Finn?
Mind. No.
Oh, that's not it.
This isn't my character.
Colfin Grimlock, where are you?
Not the full legal
Oh,
name.
I roll with disadvantage on my stealth check.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
roll.
exhausted. So actually, I got a 12, not a 15.
Way to go, Ken.
Okay,
Gonna
so-
round out the pack.
Look, I don't know you.
I don't
Pick up
know.
your feet when you walk. You're being a wee bit loud.
God, that sounds so much
We
like
don't
Forrest.
know each other.
well, this is strange.
Where in the
because
hells? We've
was-
known each other for the past at least 36 hours. It's close enough.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we're being fair, Frost, you don't talk a lot. You know, you don't let people in easily.
I
I
think
just
the
noticed
first time
that
we
there's
saw
a
him,
disconnect between us emotionally, Frost. I can't, zero in on this relationship.
No, I mean, to be fair, we are all pretty on different wavelengths right now. Actually, I sort of been meaning to address this before we, step out boldly. We are in the most dangerous place that we may ever find ourselves, and
He said about that north of the wards.
yeah, but I'll say, right, but that was before. Now I've discovered a new place that is somehow more dangerous and more horrible. All right, listen, shut the fuck up. Is this your time to talk, or is this my time to talk?
You're right.
Right. And it feels like if ever there was a time for us to sort of come together and put aside our differences, with the exception of people that choose to suck other people's blood or make out with monsters. Right.
Finn rolls his eyes at you.
But if ever there was a time for us to put aside our differences and come together, it is now. Right?
Right.
I feel like I can see where you're going with this. It's just I feel like discluding certain individuals, especially at this time, kind of just defeats the purpose of...
No, you're right. You're right. Maybe just this once, we could look past it.
Oh,
And we could all be on the same side for the good of the wards and also in the interest of not dying.
Finn, would you look at that? He's learning. He's
Stop
growing.
ruining it, you bastard.
is he breaking his oath?
And I feel like it's also just worth acknowledging, worth remembering that, like, we probably will die here. We probably will never get home. We'll probably never get to kill Torin or Malachor or save the wards. But we can make a damn good dent as long as we're here. There's a lot of evil things here. Right? This one's not flowing out of me quite as easily. Honestly, there's so much skepticism in all your eyes. I feel kind of sort of stupid about trying to do this thing. So.
I think I need
No,
to
it's good. It's good. This is not.
But I fully intend to make it back home. I would certainly like to lay my brothers to rest. So my full intention is to get the hell out of here, personally. You're welcome to join me, but don't get too caught up in the fighting.
I mean, for me, either way, I'm going home one way or another, which is with mom and dad or with y'all.
That's kind of grim, but that's the spirit.
That was grim to you? That, what he just said? The wholesome thing was grim?
Yeah, I mean, no, he was talking about his dead parents in a time like this. It just didn't really seem appropriate.
You know what? Okay. Yeah. All right. Key. Here we go. All right. I'm just gonna.
Like, yeah.
Yep. And as a group, you are successfully. You walk like you belong. You're like, I am totally a part of this weird demon party that you guys are having in this strange bar out of nowhere. You walk to the bar or to the door behind the bar that Alistair indicated. It's a large metal. It's black. It's obsidian, kind of like everything in this place. So just large metal door.
Oh, gentlemen,
I opened the door.
All right. It is not locked. As you push through, you see that you have entered a hallway. This is quite clearly a service hallway. It's not nearly the decorated that you have come to expect for the areas of like the lounges, the places where the patrons are actually going to be. This is just a service hallway. And you see, if you look at all of the doors, if you step into the hallway, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Once you move into this hallway, you notice that so the obsidian door that you just came out of is now to your right. All the doors on your left are made of wood, and all the doors on your right are the same obsidian metal.
So we need to go up, right?
Yep. And everybody can, if you just look at the floor, I won't even make you roll for this because it is just very clearly that there is an incline that's like, it's just slowly rising in an incline.
And they say it was like a curly Q.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then up we go.
All right. I think that's the wrong hallway. Please hold. Pixelate. Okay, there it goes. All right. You can ignore
a
this.
long hallway.
Yeah, it's a long hallway. And turn my page here. So as you are moving, what's your approach to how you're moving?
God, I guess I am that small.
Quietly, stealthily, probably Gael is like behind Ken, but like not to like. No, I think if they're sneaking, she's like right behind him.
All right, you're trying not to step on his feet, moving close. Excellent. Anybody else? Yep, go ahead, Rush.
I was gonna say I'm probably like behind the pillars, and like when they move forward, I just kind of zoom to the next pillar or next thing to hide behind.
This one doesn't have actually much to hide behind. The pillars here, the main hall, what you can, I'm gonna black it out here with fog. That's the part that you guys are moving in, is this main center area. And then there are sconces on the wall lighting occasionally. And then again, just a series of doors on the left and on the right.
Okay, yeah, then I'm
nothing really to hide behind. It's just a hallway.
Okay, then I'm probably just walking next to Frost, I guess, and then just looking back and forth, making sure no one's following us.
All right. As of right now, you don't see anybody in the hallway with you. As you move forward, your passive perceptions. Frost, I don't have yours written down. What's your passive perception?
15.
Okay. I want to make Finn bigger for me while I do this.
Somebody drop me a map.
So
somebody put me too, Daddy.
Rush and Gael and Frost. As you are passing by these doors, everyone at your party, at your bar, meandered off. Your room kind of emptied out. There wasn't much entertainment happening since the fight never really took place. But as you're walking by, there's not really any sound other than occasional shuffling of just people existing behind the wooden doors. The obsidian metal doors that you're passing by, the first one that you pass by, you hear growling and snarling followed by cheers. That's the first door that you begin passing by. Do you continue walking or do you stay?
Yeah, we continue walking.
I want to go in there.
Second door. As you approach, again, you are probably moving pretty quietly, another 20 feet or so down the hall. You hear someone or something emitting some screams followed by laughter.
Keep going. That doesn't sound like a party.
Do I recognize the screams or the laughter?
You could make a perception check.
Okay, because I'm just now remembering that Dash went away with a dude. Nope, that is a 5. Oh, -2, so that is a 3.
A respectable roll.
You can tell that it's like a laughing crowd. It's a crowd laughing.
Sure, that's all I needed. We're good. Keep going.
Still could be Dash.
Yeah,
That could be Dash.
But you'll never know with a 5. A 2, 3.
With a 5, it probably didn't even creep into your mind that there was a possibility.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. All right, yeah, we keep moving.
Again, that could be Dash.
What?
Another 20 feet down, another metal door as you are slowly rising. Your footsteps are relatively muted on whatever the floor is made of. It doesn't seem really like a material that you necessarily have walked on before. So it's actually assisting in you being as quiet as possible. And another metal door, and you hear grunts and clangs of metal as clearly there is some type of brawl happening in that room.
Fight room, fight room, fight room.
Comedy show, fight room.
Comedy show, fight room. Is that
I mean,
common mockery?
Extreme comedies.
They're all like behind closed doors, like unable to look.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, we're looking for like a quiet room that's like well guarded, right? Kind of what we're looking for.
We know we just saw it going all the way up.
Quiet for sure. Surely the archive door would be different than any of these standard black metal doors. I think.
Yeah, no, let's
Yeah, well, I mean, this is a confusing backwards ass place, so.
Well, you're more than welcome to start checking doors if you so inclined.
Actually, this place has actually been surprisingly straightforward with its intentions. When you really
Kill,
think
that is
about it,
true.
like,
Or is that just what they want you to think?
By they, we mean she.
And by she, we mean he.
Daddy. We mean daddy.
Oh, right. I was
What?
thinking Rakdos, the Lord of Riots.
Gael, is your father here?
Guy.
All of our
Maybe
fathers.
Rakdos has memory issues, and it's going to be a giant gold door with arrows pointing to it that says archives. That's what we're looking for.
Thank you, Frost. That was very
I mean,
insightful.
It's possible.
Just trying to lighten the mood, honestly.
Keep
I
up
love
with
it.
Let's go.
All right, as you keep moving, everybody can make a perception check for me.
Let's see. 16.
17.
10.
Nat 20 for 27.
How dare you one up me, man?
2.
Nat 20.
Guys,
27, baby.
as people are kind of listening at this door, and you are like, come on, let's focus, let's keep going. You begin to step forward, but you hear so just the murmuring of voices. And as you kind of peer around, the hallway is again curving kind of like a snail shell. So there's not really a corner to hide behind, but as you peer, you do notice that there is a table that has 2 imps and then 2 hobgoblin guards playing cards at a table.
She pulls Ken by the shoulders and like stops him for a second and relays that to everybody that we have company up ahead.
2 imps?
4.
2
4
imps,
imps?
2 hobgoblins.
2 imps, 2
4
hobgoblins.
4 baddies.
I quizzically hold up boot dagger.
I mean, we could take them.
I don't think there's any. Oh, what do we have?
4?
It'd be pretty loud.
We could just walk by them like we were supposed to be here. It seemed to work in the bar. I mean, are they pretty engrossed in their card game?
They seem very passionate about whatever game they're playing.
We walk
Is
by,
involved
say,
with
sup, fellas, and
Probably Magic the Gathering.
they're probably
It-
playing Magic the Gathering.
And I get it.
Fantasy humans. There's like a mailman, a doctor, and a housewife or something.
We hear from the other side, I tap 2 mana.
If you speak Infernal, yeah, that's exactly what you hear. Yeah,
Oh.
One of them's playing a mill deck.
It's on the play.
Bastard.
absolutely.
Right, so not the boot dagger then. I'm just going to sheathe this thing. I never get to use it.
I mean, keep it out.
Yes. Okay.
And yeah, I guess we just walk. Is everyone in agreement? We're just gonna walk by like we're supposed to be here.
Maybe not with our
Going with the
weapons
flow.
out, but I'm fine with just walking by and seeing if we can just pass.
All
Holy shit, is this the moment for the Chewbacca? Is this it?
No.
I don't think I look. You know how really into the Chewbacca maneuver I am, and how madly I want to do it. I don't think right here is it, but there is a
No,
chance it will happen.
No, you're right. I'm off my game, really. I tried to give the speech back there. I looked like a total asshole. Now I'm here. I discovered
No.
the Chewbacca thing. I should
No.
probably just go back in my cell.
No, definitely. Hey, stop. Hey, the getting back in your game starts with appropriate self-talk.
Are you sure
okay?
you didn't try any of that black powder before you
Finn?
started this
I
process?
swear to everything.
Finn, why are you yelling at Finn? Hold on.
Well, he got him confused with the other Oathbreaker. Right, it's
Are we
You
sure?
just fucked directly off.
no, it's fine. It's running rampant through camp these days.
Here, I thought our matching tattoos had bonded us.
I
Right.
suppose we just
Ken-
give it
Ken in his head is just going, I want a matching tattoo.
You want the word pet carved into your chest.
We already have a medical eye.
Oh,
Will you
really?
stop the body modifications?
Mm-mm.
Anyway,
Can't.
Shall we walk on by?
All right.
Yep, we'll just confidently
Are we
walk.
stealthily walking on by?
This
or are we just-
time, you guys are rolling performance this time.
Oh no.
What is this jazz music that's happening right
Actually,
now?
that's.
Oh no, but it's great. It's perfect.
Oh, it's a perfect. Okay, we'll keep
I
it.
think it's perfect.
Totally belong here.
Oh,
18.
no.
Fun!
Frost, you fucking whore.
Can I
Look at
roll a
four.
stealth behind someone, or do I have to roll a performance?
Rush, I will say since you are so tiny, you can roll a stealth to try and fit behind Oleg.
Oh, +4. Hold on.
Thank the heavens above.
I'll get your plus 4 is 14.
That is 18.
21.
22, baby.
Gonna act real natural as hell.
Yeah, I was ready for the Chewbacca.
What was yours? Not Torin, Frost.
4.
4. Let's see what they think about it, shall we?
I'm glad I didn't have to.
God, I
really
have
told
a
you rolled a nat 1 right now. It'd be great. It'd be awesome,
Switch
actually.
them, they gotta have a negative.
No way, nat 1?
As you are walking by, evening gentlemen, as they're playing their game, they look up at give you a nod. One of them looks right back to his deck. The other one goes to look down and double takes at Frost, and you see his eyes flick to your collar.
I'm going to cast blindness on him.
Oh,
All right.
not the droids you're looking for.
So I need a con save, please.
Oh, he fails.
Yeah, so cast blindness, he suddenly can't see anything.
He stands, his form flipping the table. The cards go everywhere.
Yep.
They're fucking wearing collars. He's like pointing blindly at you guys.
I mean, I know that this is probably getting into initiative territory, but I was ready with Boot Dagger.
Since you said you were like, since you already had preemptively said the word boot dagger.
Yes.
Yes.
He had it coming, guys. That's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Get boot daggered, nerd.
Yeah, they're playing Magic the Gathering. They are nerds.
That doesn't make them nerds. That just makes them awesome.
So we're rolling initiative?
You will be rolling initiative, yes.
Well, now this feels like a direct act of violence. Also, it's only 5 points of damage because I rolled super low. But
Technically, he's blind. Did you roll with advantage?
No, the non-blind one is getting shanked.
Oh,
The blind one's not really as much of a problem now. No, the non-blind
dart.
one.
well, there's 4 of them.
Yeah, but this is what the hobgoblins. I'm not too worried about imps.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the
For the record,
non-blind hobgoblin is catching a boot dagger.
All right.
I totally thought I could use
my.
my stone room to like make him forget and pacify him, and then I forgot I'm not torn.
Don't worry, I keep forgetting you're
Brink
not
says you're
Torin.
Torin.
All right.
You're lucky you're not torn.
All right.
5 points of damage, you said?
Yeah, just 5. Just 5 measly points. I told you I'm
All
off
right.
my game, Ken.
Hit initiative.
That's a 2 for Anariel.
20. Not Nat.
She's staring at Finn's muscles. She's not paying attention here.
He's
That's
still
okay.
shirtless, I think.
Ew. Why did nobody clothe him?
He has a
Why do you
You-
think?
When you act like this, it makes people uncomfortable.
No one wanted him to wear clothes. Have you seen
No
Finn?
one.
No one has because he exists only in our minds.
No, he's in the. There's pictures of NPCs.
Oh, okay.
I got none of your initiatives thanks to that little outburst.
Dirty
Oleg.
20.
For Ken.
No, for Brain in a Jar Mulligans.
Shut up.
I wasn't looking, Ghosty. I didn't see who said it.
17 for Droop. The super fantastic.
Get Droop out of here.
17 for Gael.
22 for Rush.
Dang it.
You already know.
13 for Frost. All right.
All right. Don't know why I'm even bothering putting them in initiative order because these are hobgoblins and imps and they are not going to last that long, but they are certainly going to try. They are going to do their absolute best, and you guys are going to probably try and want to make this quiet.
God's willing.
So up first, we've got Rush.
You try to befriend them?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Hey guys, like, just stop. Just kidding. Yeah,
Take out my Pokeball.
That's a cool deck.
Yeah, I'll probably smack the one that's blind. No, it's kind of low. Yeah, I'll smack the one that's blind. Do I have advantage on him, or is it just normal?
Yep, advantage since he is blinded.
24.
Yeah.
That misses.
Okay, it just misses. 6 points, and then. Where is it? Okay, yeah. And then I'm gonna go again. 25. 9 points. And then I'm gonna just slap him. No, wait, is he almost dead? Does he look hurt?
Yeah, that second hit, he was blinded, he was frantically looking around, and you come in and you were using your fists?
I used my staff.
Your staff. Your first one comes in, hits him directly beneath the ribs, knocking the wind out of him. And as he topples forward to try and catch his breath, you bring up the tail end and it cracks him in the skull, and he falls, and you see a pool of blood out from beneath his skull.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry. And then I'll go to the... you said it was a bugbear, right?
Sorry.
Imp. There's one hobgoblin left, and then and then 2 imps left.
I'll just punch the other imp. The imp. That's my bonus action.
All right.
And he takes 5 points. Just a right hook.
All right. I have to pull up imp because they don't even put imps in the monster manual. They're so little.
They're in there.
Not in this one. It goes intellect devourer straight to
Oh no, you need to look.
Invisible stalker.
That is the problem. You need to look at the demons or devils. I can't remember which one they are.
Well, I'm not doing that. I'm looking it up on the internet.
They're in that.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a fiend, which I think makes it a devil.
Yeah. It's infernal.
How many points of damage is he taking?
He takes 5.
5 points damage. All right. And you catch him unaware because he was just happily, spending his time off playing cards with his buddies, and suddenly a right hook to the face. You crack him square in the jaw. Ken, you are up.
Fantastic. The one that he just attacked, the hobgoblin, I'll hit that one.
All right.
Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
D4.
I was just gonna say, remember how bonded we are.
That's a
so
15?
We're holding
Nope.
hands.
What?
No, 15 doesn't hit?
It does not
Fantastic.
hit.
All right, I will roll to attack him one last time.
Okay.
There's a 27 hit.
Not this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I add that D4 to damage,
I don't.
Jen?
You already used your D4, didn't you?
Oh,
You
you're right.
only
It's already
used
one
one
turn.
turn.
Yep. That's 13 points of piercing damage.
Oh, he goes straight down. There's he hasn't even fully stood from his chair before your sword has cleaved up under the rib cage, puncturing his heart.
I put my hand over his mouth and lower him to the ground.
I'm gonna make you make a dex check for that.
Okay. That I can do. Is it saving throw or just a normal check?
Normal check.
That is an 18.
All right, you are able to get him. No clattering of armor. I like to think that you also lock eyes with him as you're lowering him to the
Cold,
ground.
Ken, cold.
Shh, it's okay. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
And he does. He does.
Perfect.
Forever.
And now I'm a
All right.
perfect springboard for Rush because I'm bent over.
Rush is not getting another turn, you guys. You guys are rolling through them. Is that your full turn, Ken?
Yeah, because I don't want to use my second wind yet, so that'll be it.
Yeah, I'd say that. Oleg, you're up.
Oh, there's just two. The imps are the only ones left.
Mm-hmm.
You killed my hobgoblin. That's my special hobgoblin.
I put him to sleep. There's a difference.
Shh. Quiet.
Okay.
Quiet now, sweet wanderer. Okay.
Don't tell Rush we killed these guys.
He
Right
killed
here.
one.
Okay. Leaving boot dagger just in the hobgoblin. I'll come back for it later. I'm switching to my real weapon. And going for the first imp. Oh no. That's going to be 25 to hit. Sweet. That's going to be only 5 points of damage.
All right. And it is a deep wound, bleeding profusely as he's trying to hold his innards in,
Okay,
and also frantically.
I'll hit him with the butt then too.
Hit him with the
I was
butt.
honestly expecting pink mist on the first attack.
That is going to be 15. Does not hit. I'm imagining.
It does hit an imp.
Ooh, the naked little bastard.
Yeah,
Okay.
he is naked. 100% naked. Absolutely no
Willie
loincloth.
out.
What deck was this one playing?
I will look afterwards.
This one's playing an Omnath deck.
Yeah, kill him. Kill him.
Hey, that's my deck.
I mean,
another 5 points.
save
Another
him.
5 points to the
Save him, I
landfall
got him.
triggers.
And you sever him in half. Bodily, the top half falls to the floor. Are you doing anything to try and stifle that fall?
I can't because I also have to kill this other imp.
Okay. With a thump, his torso lands on the floor.
I mean, he's a little imp. How big of a thump could he make, right, guys? That's going to be 24 to hit.
Uh-oh.
I rolled 1 for my damage on every single attack. On different dice. I've switched up the dice. This will be 5. 5
Okay.
on this next one.
All right.
And
And
then the past
again, you can tell it lands deep. You can feel your sword graze against bone as you impale this imp, who is spilling his deck.
Naughty dice.
All right. Next up, Gael.
How many do we have still up?
Just one imp, badly wounded.
Half an imp, really.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on him. I need a dex save, please.
Nope.
Oh shit, that's 16 radiant damage.
He-
Or yeah, no, it's flame like radiance. It's still radiance. I don't know why. It's Sacred Flame, but it's radiance.
Incinerated. This is, yeah. It's almost as though he never existed in the first place.
Ashes, which means he doesn't make sound, Daddy.
Correct. Let's see if the people in the door nearby.
I mean, if they hear just a falling imp, I'm going to be so sad.
imagine
They
it's
don't.
like
Don't.
in Moria when the suit, the armored
the
skeleton
heavily armored
falls down the well.
Blessedly, you guys, the room nearest you that you saw, that you heard the grunts and the clangs of metal, that was whoever is in that room, whatever is happening, that is taking up their time and their space. You just killed 2 hobgoblins and 2 imps. No one in the room seems to notice. Are you going to do something with the bodies or continue on your path?
Can I wear
I
one
can
of
eat
them?
To where their
No,
faces.
Um,
So what?
Can I incinerate them? I mean, Sacred Flame is a cantrip. I can just burn them.
The amount of heat that you would need to cremate a corpse, I feel like I don't think a cantrip could create that necessarily.
Like I know it's metagaming, but chat had a good idea. Rush, I think you should eat the bodies.
What the?
Yeah.
I was saying.
Rush
I was
eat the
saying how-
bodies.
I was saying how we should split up, like the one that we split in half. We should put him back together and just make him look like he's playing cards still, but just fell asleep while
Oh,
playing.
we weakened at Bernie's. We will set them back up, make them look like they're crashed out drunk or whatever.
All right,
Make it
we can
look
to
like
Bernie's
they fought
canon
each
now,
other.
DM.
It's canon.
That's canon. That's
They fought
canon.
each other
No,
after
worries.
losing.
Bernie was an old whatnot that passed away tragically.
We had to continue to pilot his body.
No, I mean, we propped him up on the wall, and it looked like he was standing sentry, and it,
Is there anything that looks like we could quickly stow them, or are they all the doors that we hear things coming out of? Like, I'm guessing there's not like storage or utility closet anywhere.
All the doors on the left look the same, wooden doors. All the doors on the right look the same, obsidian doors.
Then I feel like we should prop them up to look like they're still playing or even sleeping and just quickly go. Like, we need to move. Like, the emboldening bond is going to expire. And
the only thing is the imps are not going to be set upable because I'm assuming they're all like fly. So those we probably need to just like stuff in a bag or something.
Throw them under the table.
Does someone have an extra weapon they can just leave right here?
I have a bag of holding. We could put them in it.
Since they're no
Okay,
longer
well,
alive, can I use mending on them?
To make them back to life.
To make them in one piece.
Can I resurrect them?
No, I don't want to resurrect. Yeah, can I just mend them back together?
I would say mending would, since the way you're trying to use it, I would say mending would work on their skin.
And that's all we need, guys.
Mend them all until like one
Right.
meatball.
So I'm assuming they have like drinks, right?
It's just cards and dice at the table.
They weren't even drinking.
They weren't even drinking.
Man, that's just.
They don't. No, I feel like you don't drink on duty here at the Carnarium. You don't want to risk it.
I don't
Pulls
know.
out
Yeah.
my bag of holding. We can put them in here.
Okay, I'm gonna grab. So, like, what you want me to do for you? I like the idea of putting it in the bag of holding.
Let's just do the bag of holding. I guess we gotta
I
cut
could
them
have
up into
snacks for
smaller
later.
pieces.
Stuffing those in.
I'm standing in front of Rush, kind of blocking his view of us just crushing these bodies into a tiny bag of holding. Like, nope, don't look.
It's
Oh,
fine.
hey,
Nope,
nope, don't look. It's okay.
Right, I take the boot dagger out of the one that I had left it stuck in and kind of put it back in
Anariel,
the
go ahead
boot.
and add 2 imp corpses to your bag of holding.
Can I add them as like beef jerky and this be my snack for
Not
later?
until you jerkify them, you can't.
Not until you jerkify them. Jerkify those imps, girl.
Now, can you say
I'll jerkify them.
slow enough to get a nice smoke on those?
Do you want me? What?
No, I was thinking of other uses for Sacred Flame. It's never mind.
Manage inventory. Custom. 2 dead imps.
Let's discuss the consumption of dead bodies at a later moment. Let us make haste and continue on.
All right. As you continue, another obsidian door behind this one, all the same people who noticed. You just notice the sound of crying.
A singular crying?
Mm-hmm.
Does it sound otherworldly or evil?
You can make a perception check.
Yeah, I want to do
I
that.
would also like to make.
Yeah.
That's going to be
Now,
a 15 for me.
15 also for me. 19 with the emboldened bond.
To you, it just sounds like regular crying. There's nothing evil about it.
Shit.
Man.
I don't know. Should we? I fear we might not have time. Do you think it's? I rolled a nat 1. I don't know. It could be.
I mean, it didn't sound evil, but I also acknowledge that there's probably a lot of fucked up things that are going to try to trick us here.
Should I try to stealthily open the door and peek in?
Is there any breaks in the door, like a bottom that we can see inside, or like a keyhole, perhaps?
Nope, just a solid slab of obsidian.
That's gonna make a lot of noise opening.
Make a lot of noise.
Unless it's silent obsidian, which, as we all know, is famous for not making any noise.
Correct. It's, I mean, totally a thing. I
That's
read
just everything here is on rusty hinges. It's fine.
I don't think we should. I'm so sorry to whatever is in there, and I hope them the best, but we must go. There's a kingdom.
Are you sure, Gaia?
We need to go. Malachar and Torin will be moving on the kingdom. We have to get out of here.
Okay.
Only been 3 days. Give me some more time. Come on.
She looks at shut up, Torin.
Shut up, Torn.
She kind of looks at everybody with this like urgency in her face, but like trying to see where everybody I mean,
I'm at the door handle. Should I open it stealthily?
Rush.
I don't have my hand on the door handle. I'm just like, if y'all don't think so, I won't. I know the last time what happened. No
I
one
feel
really.
so there were a lot of moving parts that made it so that we could escape, and we are putting a great number of people at jeopardy, not just ourselves, but those that went out of their way to ensure our escape. We have to go.
Okay. Then we'll go.
Yeah, you're probably right.
What number door is this, Daddy?
This is the 4th door.
Okay. Making a note. In case we can't find Dash.
Feeling
Okay.
a lot of conflict here.
We have to go. We have to go.
Didn't Dash say she was going to meet us outside?
Yeah.
I need to get there.
You right there, Ken?
I'm not gonna lie. There was an issue with OBS that I had to fix, and so I missed why we were at this door in the first place. I was just trying to
Yeah.
go along with
We
everything.
heard it sounded to be just like a regular person crying.
Like
Right.
Dash crying.
With nothing evil. It did sound identical to Dash.
It sounds like Dash crying.
No!
It sounded
No,
a
we
little
don't
like
have a
Dash
single person.
crying.
Sounds like a person crying.
But it also sounds like Dash with another man.
Oh,
Maybe two.
Ken, I need everyone to hear. I need everyone here and everyone watching at home to understand something. If for even a second Ken thinks Dash is in trouble, that door is no longer going to be on its hinges. I don't care if it's obsidian.
Listen,
You can make a perception
there
check.
is no way to tell that it's not Dash. in
Everyone
trouble.
else make a perception check. Everyone else make a
Nari
perception
didn't.
I rolled a 19, so you gotta roll pretty high.
Can I make like a hopelessly in love check?
Hopelessly in love.
Yeah, that'll be charisma.
I don't have that in spades.
You
All
don't
right.
have that.
Oh, hey. Oh, okay, that's a 17. And you know
What
what?
score?
Fuck it.
Come on.
Yeah. That's a 19.
It doesn't sound like Dash based on your hopelessly in love. You've memorized every cant of her voice.
Mhm.
You've imagined every emotion that she's ever had. You've
Yep.
imagined her crying. It's not how you picture it in your head.
Cool. Okay. Hey guys, it ain't her. Let's go.
It is female. I don't know if that changes anything for you.
Fuck. Okay, fine. I opened the door.
You open the door.
I mean, we
Whoa,
were
whoa, 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 whoa.
I feel like no one's making a decision here.
Door.
I was saying open it stealthily.
Guys, make it as a group. Do what you do.
We
I'm gonna
noted
leave.
the door.
I don't leave.
I vote leave.
I don't think it's Dash. We leave.
I vote peek stealthily.
He gets a trap. Look at that face. That's a face that wants to trap us here.
It's gonna be like one of those anglerfish things that has
I
a
was about to
person
say,
at the
what
end of
face
it.
Are you looking at?
You know what? You're right. Let me metagame. I want Torin to win. Let's open the door.
No, stop it.
I knew Frost was fishy.
Listen, if we're
Double
metagaming,
agent.
let's ask, what does chat want us to do?
Chat, Chat
no.
votes chaos.
Oh, no.
Chat
No,
decide.
what was it?
How about y'all walk down and I'll catch up?
Oh,
Split the
So
party.
we're just sacrificing you? Let's
No,
not
don't
do
The one
that.
that looks like
sacrifice
a
me. I can
child.
catch up.
this is very intense, like hopeful music for such a simple decision about a door.
You're saying to open the fucking
It's like,
door.
open the door, don't open the door. That is the question.
Give us one more. Give
No,
us
but
one
what
more.
I'm feeling very conflicted about is the oath we made to protect the realm
Which
against
troops
evil,
you?
and the realm is made up of the people. And if there's an innocent person behind this door who is trapped here by evil fiends and abominations, then the oath that Frost and Finn and I have taken sort of leaves us with no choice but to open this door.
Where was this with my
But
goblins?
what if?
Your goblins were not people of the realm, and
What if there are goblins behind this door and it's a goblin crying?
Many people that got from so many different realms here, Oleg.
no, go then. You're totally right. Fuck them. We'll leave them by. We can
I
just
quoted
die.
the door. We can't save anybody if we're dead here. We can tear it down from the outside, but we have to get out.
I mean, the majority is to leave.
But
so-
Kyle, you're a good person, and not all of us are. Could you live with yourself?
I want us to do what we need to do to get out of here, to save, to stop Malachar, and to stop Torn. I think there's still hope. But we have to save the kingdom. And who knows what kind of trickery and skullduggery is down here. And I would never want to leave an innocent person, but what good are we to anybody if we're dead? How many more innocents will die if we stay here and we die and can't send off the warning? This is not a greater good argument because I don't believe in that, but I believe that there are many more people at risk and will be no use to anybody here or there if we are dead.
I agree.
This is not an easy or fun or any. This is all for using one of your curse words, a shitty situation. Look at what you've done to me. This place has corrupted me, but we.
Everyone, we leave the door.
Kiss the queen with that mouth?
Hey, Frost, you're on thin fucking ice with me, bud.
My bad.
I get it.
Frost
'Cause
ice.
his name is Fries. Yeah, Fries.
Price.
We should leave the door. Gael is correct, and we should not push this issue any further.
I'm only leaving the door because I don't want to risk y'all's life.
Thank you. Perfect. Continue onward. Yes.
March.
All right. As you guys
Wow.
continue on, leaving
wanna go
behind
back.
the weeping in the background,
I hate you
I'm
guys.
so fast. I can get there and back.
Open the door, Rush.
you said you were moving. If Rush wants to make that choice, the rest of you are moving forward.
Just a little. Open the door.
My dice. Excuse me. I'm just gonna eat all of you.
What up?
As you are moving forward, you climb a little higher and you climb a little higher until eventually you notice that at the end of the hallway appears to be the hallway does end and there is a door at the end of the hallway. Perception checks, everyone.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Always perception, Ken. Always.
21.
Oh shit. 8.
17 plus 7. What's that math? I can't.
It's enough.
A lot.
16, DM.
Good job, Ken. I'm so proud.
I
of
messed
you.
up my rolling tray, you guys. I'm biting it.
Bad.
21.
Everyone, but,
Samesies.
everyone but Frost and Oleg, everybody else, you notice that what appears to be just an unguarded door, you notice two shadows on either side of the door.
No.
But this is the
Go
door
back
at
to
the
the
end
bright
of the
one.
hall. Like this is
This
the
is the door at the
exit
end
door.
of the hall. Yep.
So we have to.
Guys, I'll be right back. I think I left my staff
You sit your ass right here.
Right.
Well, I mean, we kind of need him to have his stat.
I imagine that Finn and I failed that check because we are contemplating if we are truly ward knights, if we are willing to leave an innocent behind to die a horrible death in this place.
Schrodinger's innocent.
It's true, it might be on something evil, but are we really ward knights if we don't kill whatever evil thing was trying to trick us behind that door?
Are we really war knights if we're unable to protect the entire kingdom because we wanted to check behind the door?
I mean, it is sort of a paradox in that way, right? Like,
Can we hear any voices from this door in the shadows underneath it?
You can make a perception check.
Another one?
No, you rolled high enough. There's it's silent.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ken, does that look like your woman's shadow?
The shadow outside the door?
Yeah, underneath. Does that look like her feet? I don't know. You seem like
So
a
the
feet
shadow's
guy.
coming from underneath, or is it shadows?
No, no,
I'm sorry.
the-
What did you just say about me?
Oh,
That's the
There's a
second time
door.
you've made an assumption about me. Hold on. We'll get to that, DM. Hold on. 1 second, please. When you look at me, you see a man who murders others and a feet guy? Is that correct?
yes.
yeah, pretty much. That's what we love.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, track.
I need to work on my image.
It's okay, bud. We all do.
We all know
family
you're
man.
a tail guy. We
Thank
know
you.
Ken- Thank you.
Thank you. Tails and horns. And purple skin.
A recent development, but they happen to be tails and horns and blue and purple skin. That's
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, go on, DM. Thank you.
So you'll notice this door is obsidian, but it's more ornate and it's larger. It's etched with almost like a swirling arabesque pattern. And the shadows are in front of the door, but they don't have an origin. You are just seeing shadows, one on either side.
Either this door or the crying door. So
Man, you are just... okay. Do you, Anariel, maybe want to do some kablooies on the two sides there? See if we catch
You want
any
me to-
fish?
Blast them?
What do you want to do?
This is above my intelligence level, my man.
Throw an imp and see what happens.
My
if we react.
snacks?
let's
Just,
peek
just
through
one.
the
I'll
door.
pull out an imp.
Its bones are all broken. It's just fully limp noodle.
100%.
And I'll throw it wherever guy told me to throw it.
Just like at one of the shadows.
Yeah, you see the shadow. You watch as it like shifts, and it doesn't quite have a form of limbs and legs and a head, but the top of it, where the head would be, you can see cants a bit.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I got nothing, man.
A good idea that I have, Gael. We should give Torn a tail, horns, and purple skin. Maybe Ken will,
Maybe Ken will love
like
his
him a little
brother.
better. Yeah.
Give him a chance, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Show him a picture of Corn's feet.
We're gonna put
Yeah.
that.
When you're tuning in, I really don't like any of these ideas personally. Really, it's not me. It's not kind of what I'm going for right now.
Polymorph. I need a wizard.
Sorry, I
okay,
couldn't
what
hear
if-
you over that traitorous garble. Anyway, go on.
If I just cast Sacred Flame, it's radiant damage. These things are shadows, right? Radiant damage should be a thing. So I'm just going to, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, but I'm going to meta magic that and do twin spells so I can hit both of them at the same time.
All right.
Gonna burn.
All right.
Yeah, so one for a cantrip. So I'm going to.
Look, you made the DM pull out a piece of paper. If either that's a good thing or a bad thing.
All right, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. It's 60 feet, so we don't have to be close. I'm
So
so
we can
scared.
get back. We can stand back at the other door.
How far is the other door?
What if we
I'm
just
a whole
touch
person,
the
your
other
ass.
door?
If I get this door open, Rush can run back, check the door, and run his butt back. Okay? If that's what we want to do, I think it's a horrible idea. But I want to make sure we can haul ass out of here. And I feel like we're not going to be able to because we're lingering at the door. So I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. Get the door open. If the coast is clear, send the childlike one back.
What if it's torn?
It's not.
You can
How do
stay.
we know?
It's not.
We just don't know that.
I'm regretting my actions right now, guys.
15 Hold on. It's 15 plus. Oh, it's not. I need a dex save. Why am I rolling? I need a dex save from the thing. It was a 15 on the die for me, though. I'm
We
losing.
flustered you.
They
Gail
both
saying potty words now.
shadows. Both shadows fail.
Okay, so let me roll. Chat, she took Meta Magic Adept as a feat, which is how she can do. She is not multi-class yet.
Yet.
I got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right, 12 points of radiant damage.
Correct.
As you send these two bolts that simultaneously leave your body and strike where you would believe the chest of the shadow would be. And you see the moment that it does, instead of shadow, you see these black, almost like thick, palpable, shadowy forms emerge. Wings sprout from their backs, and you see darkness spreading through the hallway as they become corporeal. What previously was shadow, they now have these hulking bodies. They have these long snouts, and their faces are almost difficult to see because they are still shadow black and still give off wisps of almost like smoke.
But they're friendly, right?
You hear them snarling as soon as those blasts hit them in the chest. They are snarling. Everyone can roll for initiative for me.
So guys, I'm gonna go back to the other door, not because of that, but just because.
19.
13.
Oh, please just hold them for a second. Hold them for a second.
Do you want to do the
Yeah,
classic,
I'll
like
call
20
them
up,
out.
15 up?
Okay, 20 or higher.
Oh no.
15.
19.
19.
19. And I assume that Rush has higher dex.
Yeah, I only have a +1.
And 10 to 15.
Sorry,
11?
I had
13.
18. I didn't hear the first one.
Sorry, what was yours, Frost?
18.
18.
Right as well.
All right. My 10 to 15 people.
13.
11. Man, we're jazzy again. What is this?
I don't know.
A lot of
About to get
horn.
an epic fight.
Give me some
I'm
help.
excited.
Oleg
This is-
Noir.
And then
Yeah.
Oleg, you.
9. Wait,
Okay.
Oleg is last?
Yeah.
Oh. It's fucking
Sorry,
about.
sorry, buddy.
Clean up afterwards.
All right.
Okay,
As
cool.
these two forms burst into reality in front of the door, Rush, what do you do?
I don't even know if I can hit you with a staff.
Excuse me.
I guess. Obviously they seem mad. I guess I'll just try to go and rush in there and I'll just swing my staff baseball style. See if anything connects.
All right.
A 24.
That does connect. You see that through the smoke and through the wisping, it is able to make connection with something.
Okay, it takes 12 points of damage. Do it again.
All right. You do notice though that some of its body gives away when it makes contact. That your staff almost sinks in a little bit more than you would think that it would, but not necessarily in a damage way. In a way that there is less form there than you thought was there. If that makes sense.
Mm.
Half vapor, half solid.
All liquid.
Oh,
Coming this summer.
yeah, Rush has no idea what's going on. He's just gonna be swinging. Does it 18 hit?
18 does hit, yes.
Okay, then just another 7, and then I will. Guess I'll just. Oh yeah, that'll just be my turn right there.
Sounds good. Let me add some folks to the map for you. Whoopsie daisy.
See, you have done a whoopsie daisy on us.
I have done a whoopsie daisy. Oopsie. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh no,
The
what have you
is
done?
happening.
And they both just say Torin to me.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
both said
Torin, why
Torin
are
for
you
me
here?
too. Ah, this is our chance.
Did they say Torian to you?
Yeah, they did. They both said Torin.
Oh, funny. I don't know why I can't answer that. All right. So, Rush, you are up near them.
Yeah, I'll probably be next to this one.
All right. Any bonus action movement from you?
Yeah, I'll probably.
The measurer is not going to be accurate for this map, so count your squares.
Thank you.
I have a lot of squares to count. I'll probably move like right here.
All right, sounds good. Next up is Gael.
There's no flanking.
Did it appear that so the radiant damage, did it actually cause damage on them, or did it just cause them to break out of that form that they were in and become corporeal?
From what you could tell, it seemed like it made connection, like it hit them solidly.
Don't have very many spell slots left. I think we're just going to run Sacred Flame again. So I need another dex save, please. No twin this time, so whatever, the one that Rush is not working.
They both pass this time.
Okay. They take half.
I don't think on Sacred Flame they do.
No.
All right.
Then we see bonus action. Is there, so they're standing, where they are is the doorway, right? There's nothing behind them.
Just the door is behind them.
That's all she's gonna do for right now.
All right. This time they expect exactly what you've done. They are ready for it, dodging to the side as your flares leave your hands, and they are able to escape undamaged. Frost, you are up.
Frost.
Yep. Sorry, I was looking for a spell. I am going to go ahead and I'll step out from behind the group here. And I'll put a mark over this one. You know what? Yeah, it's close enough. I do this. It's all the same thing. I'm having a great time. Close enough. Got 100 mark. I don't know what's happening.
You got
100 mark that guy.
Yep.
For bonus action, and then I'm gonna take my crossbow, shoot him. Yeah, that's great. Yep, that's an 11. I'm assuming that one no hit.
That will not hit. No,
All right, let's try it again. How about 26?
that'll hit.
Great. Yeah. 8 plus an additional. Ooh, an additional 6.
Piercing 8 and 6.
8 and 6. Yep.
All right. You notice that kind of the same thing that Rush was noticing, that Your crossbow, it penetrates further than you would think because much of the shaft of the bolt is actually kind of wreathed in smoke a bit.
Gotcha.
There's like a nougaty center. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting.
All right. Bonus action movement.
Burn my bonus action. Only movement I'll do is I'll just get it right here. That's it.
Sounds good. It is the shadow's turn, the first shadow. And it is going to look to the small form. Its shifting shadow is going to turn. And you notice this huge maw that is going to chitter a bit before it swings a massive claw at your face, Rush. And that is going to be a 27 to hit.
Yep. It's pretty hard.
Tough.
There's a lot of dice being rolled, guys.
But it was low. They were low rolls.
Do something.
I'm gonna flip the table.
That is 12 points of psychic damage to you.
Ooh.
And he has another claw, and you're right there.
2 claws?
He's got 2 claws.
It's too many claws. That's unfair. No one needs.
No one has 2 claws.
Where'd you get the other claw?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that? Did you kill him?
Silly.
14 points of psychic damage.
Psychic claws?
Psychic claws. The
How
shadow
the fuck does that work?
slices across you, and you almost feel yourself growing cold as these claws rake across your body.
Oh my god. I hate. Literally.
And Anariel, you are up.
Okay.
I think that weeping person behind the door was Rush. He's gonna get teleported.
Who is our corpse?
I guess I won't do that. I will I'm gonna step to the side and move backwards, actually.
Bye.
Oh,
And no, I have spell sniper, so I don't need to be up in this business to do my shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to firebolt the one that's attacking Rush. So let's see. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. It's 2d10s. Where are my 10s? Right there. Okay. 15 fire.
All right. One Rush, you said.
And that's all I'm gonna do. Do these look undead?
You could make an intelligence check.
Okay. That's a 14.
Not as far as you can tell.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So that's all I'll do.
All right. The flame blasts, and he turns his long snoot towards you, giving a screech in your direction. And it is the second shadow's turn, and he is going to.
oh, this was gonna be my question.
What was your question?
Nothing. That was my question.
They move.
Yeah, because I thought before you said that it was both of their turns, and I noticed the one didn't do anything, so I was like,
Oh no, just one.
oh, I learned something today. But then it turns out I didn't.
All right. And he is going to, let's see, everyone except Rush, I need you to make a wisdom save.
From all the way back here?
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
forget your
Anariel.
don't forget your bonds.
I'm like, hey, yo.
Don't forget that because everybody who's within 10 feet of me gets +3 as well.
So basically, if you don't pass your save, you've rolled really badly.
I might have still done it.
I got a 14.
8.
Where are you?
Please
Where?
roll.
You're right next to me.
9. I got a 9.
Dirty 20. Hold this bond.
with Emboldened Bond, and then I have to -2 because of my exhaustion, and then I added +3 for, yeah.
Just a 12 for me. I rolled really poor.
Sorry, Ken.
It's okay. I have a
Oh.
-1 in my wisdom, so... And the DM knows this.
Y'all saw the smile?
You're being exploited.
Okay, so Finn passes.
That's fine, yeah.
Everyone lower than 15. You see this creature has rushed at you, not on running legs, but it has almost floated on this smoky surface. Its wings flaring, shadow erupting. Anyone lower than a 15, you are now frightened.
Spooked.
Take plus through your leg. All right.
Let's go. I'm afeared.
Yeah, afeared, absolutely. So next up we have Ken, who is afraid.
I gotta remind myself what this convention does to me.
So hear me out.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that Ken would run away.
You just can't willingly move closer.
Perfect. Ken is going to fucking stand his ground in front of Gael.
Aw, blessed baby angel.
That'd be really
W.
And you said I can't move towards it?
Can't move towards it.
Alright. Good. Then I'm just gonna cast Protection from Evil and Good on Gael.
All right.
They have a disadvantage on attack rolls against her. They also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by. She can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If she's already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Perfect.
Okay.
Blessed baby Gael, safe. All right. Oleg, are you scared too?
Yeah, I'm afeared.
Oh, so scared.
I'm so scared.
My big strong boys are so scared.
I know we're not usually we're usually such big strong boys.
You know what? Finn's not scared.
Because he has me.
Maybe,
Oh!
maybe Finn should just have his turn.
He will next. He's next.
He is next.
Dying.
So, can I make as a ward knight, I'm assuming I haven't encountered specifically this thing, but is this potentially a fiend or undead?
You can make an intelligence check.
Intelligence. I thought you might say something silly. I have no fucking clue. I've
You're so
never
scared.
known.
You're too scared to know.
I just shit myself
You're
in my nice
focusing-
bronze armor,
Yeah.
covered in shit. My kryptonite is something being more than 10 feet from me. There's nothing in this build that could solve that problem. So this feels like a good time for compelled duel. So I'm also gonna stand my ground. I'm gonna attempt to use compelled duel. So it has to make a wisdom save.
All right. It does not pass.
Okay. For the duration, it is drawn to me. It has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than me, and has to make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that's more than 30 feet from me.
Okay. Love that. He's coming for you.
And then I will hold my action. The trigger being he gets close enough to me to hit him.
Perfect.
And then I passed turn.
All right, next up is Finn, who is going to raise his bow and send an arrow dead into the chest of this creature, doing 10 points of damage.
Poor Rush is gonna die up there by himself.
He is gonna
Don't worry about it. I got him.
move right here. We'll say not because he wants to see around all those people who were in front of him, he wants to be another force in front of his baby girl.
That's
Blam.
me.
Yeah, guys, I'm dying.
Oh,
We're
look at
talking
the
about
lovely
romance
couple
back
over
here.
there.
Definitely not because he just couldn't shoot over everyone's heads. Definitely not that.
Definitely not. No.
Anyone know what happened to Rush?
No clue. Who's Rush?
His second arrow.
I think he said he was going to go see his parents.
What about that?
You're right. I think he's visiting them.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
mean, it was
find door
weird to
number
have a
4?
child adventuring.
Door number 4.
All right, his second arrow is also going to be a solid connection to the creature's chest, and it goes back up to the top of Rush.
One last turn rush.
Away.
Opportunity attack.
Just kidding. Obviously, I'm going to attack him.
Okay, good, because
I thought you were dead.
No, I'm not dead.
Oh my god.
Hey, Rush is back from visiting his parents.
Oh,
I was like, gonna spare the die
Oh,
in your ass.
Jesus.
Should I be dead?
I'm just like kind of wobbly, swinging my staff. I rolled an 11.
that nope.
Stop moving.
He easily just sends the body back, and you pass through with the smoky exterior.
All right, aim for the middle one. 15.
15 hits.
Hit it. The middle one is always the right one. I'm gonna assume it can't be stunned, so I'm not gonna waste that on that. Now I'm gonna run.
All right, and he is going to take his opportunity attack on you.
I have
How much
mobile.
damage?
He has mobile.
What was that?
Mobile.
Oh, mobile, perfect. How much damage did you do with your strike?
7.
7.
Yeah, I'm going to run over here. Does anyone get hurt? I don't think so.
You're it, bud.
just you.
Bye, says Ryan.
I'm right here. I'm just gonna just sit right
Go
here.
open that door.
You good, bud?
Yeah, no, you got it. You guys got it. I'll be right back. Just give me a moment.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
I swear to God, if you open that door and some fucking eldritch horror comes out after us.
Yeah. Well, what if it's Dash?
It's
Well, then I'll hug him and then hug Dash.
What if it's
Your first
Lauren?
hug. Gael, it's your turn.
Gael's gonna cast spiritual weapon,
Do I have a token for that?
and just post it, baby. Just post it where the one on the right that was going after Rush. So we'll do
This
that first as a bonus action. Let me see. Yeah. That is 12 plus 7, 19.
Yep, that hits.
So a D8. A 1. So 5 damage on that one.
And it does radiant damage.
Spiritual weapon does. Yeah. And then I'm going to take my action and cast Sacred Flame again on the one on the. I'm gonna just hit the same one. I need a dex save from that one.
That's going to be an 18.
Saves. That's the only damage dealing cantrip I have. So that's action, bonus action, and I'm not gonna move. So.
All right, Frost, you're up.
All right. Obviously the guy who 100 mark. Let's get that bow attack going. First one going in. Yeah, we're just rolling great tonight. It's gonna be an 11 on the first.
Ooh, that sails right past.
17.
17 hits.
All right, I'll take that. Let's see here. That's gonna be 7 damage plus additional. Let's see here. 16 total damage.
All right. To which one are you firing at?
The one directly in front of the 100 mark.
Okay.
One.
All right. Your first arrow sails right through the smoke of his shoulder. The second one gives a solid connection. And after that, it is this one's turn. And he can pass straight through.
The disrespect.
Right.
To here. Let's see.
Sure, I wonder if I should try the black powder now.
Let's get drugs, guys.
Ken, you notice that there is a shadowy tendril that whips out of this creature, and it it absolutely slashes across your body, and you take 13 points of force damage, and you are grappled.
Damn.
Can I shield?
You can try.
I cast shield. Yeah.
It was a 27 to hit.
You know, I spoke so soon. I spoke way too soon. Yeah, Ken is 13 points of damage, and he is grappled like nobody's business. He's all wrapped up in that shadowy boy.
Yep, that shadowy tendril wrapped you
Oh,
up.
it's pretty close to a tail there, Ken.
Mm-hmm. It's close enough.
Pretty close.
Ooh. I told you couldn't trust her.
My baby girl, really.
Wouldn't that be such a good twist, though?
I couldn't do that to Dash. You know I couldn't.
Okay, Ken.
Calm down.
Next up, we have Anariel.
Which one has Ken in the tentacles?
Uh,
Hunter's mark or not?
Tendril, not hold on, tendril. Let's not inspire weird imagery, okay?
Same thing. Anyways,
Definitely is.
I'm going to move up past my man's and
But real quick,
Eldritch
keep going.
Blast. The tendril thing, whatever.
all right.
How many do I get? I get 2. Okay. Me. Yikers. Okay, that's not that bad. A dirty 20 and a 16.
Both of those will hit.
Perfect.
Nice.
Good.
I'm gonna level up back here, guys.
Yeah, we better.
Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12.
And Torrance learned so much in 3 days.
That is 20 damage between both.
What type of damage?
Force. And it's pushed back 20 feet.
Oh no.
Dragging on a leaf. Ken's body.
Oh, wait, no!
Let's see here.
Is he still scared?
Oh yeah, I'm still frightened too.
We should have gone to make saves at the end of our turns,
Yeah.
but we forgot. So we suffer one more turn.
This creature, as it is pushed back 10 feet, dragging you
20.
with
It's 20 feet.
it. As you send it flying back with your Eldritch Blast, you notice the shadow is kind of wavering. It's kind of pulsing a bit.
Does it re-enter the spiritual weapon space?
But your spiritual weapon doesn't get opportunity attack.
And it was forcibly moved. It wasn't on its own.
Understood.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'll just nudge Finn and be like, we're getting good on that one. And then move. That's my turn.
Lovely. You get a crooked smile in return. As this one, who was challenged by Oleg, comes in.
Would like to use my reaction because of Polar Master, and then my held action
Oh yeah!
because of holding my actions. I'm gonna make 3 attacks on him real
Get
quick.
him. Get that spicy boy.
Kill him.
18.
Yeah.
I rolled another 1 on the damage, you guys. 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Leg.
Cuck dice that. Cuck chair that dice.
Yeah, cut share that dice.
Immediately.
You sit down and think about what you've done. You
God, what a beautiful
get
share.
dirty, you
Is
can.
it on deck?
We need one.
So then that's going to be 10 points on the next one,
All right.
and 8 on the next one. Pow, 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 pow.
All right. And he is going to come right back at you with his own attacks. I believe only one of them will hit. Does a 16 hit you?
16, I believe.
I have it right here.
Does not hit me.
Okay, so this only one of them will hit you, and you take. Whoop, we're down a d6. Don't let me forget that. 18 points of psychic damage as these shadowy tendrils
Okay.
scrape across your body,
First of all,
pulling happiness with them.
deeply rude. Second of all, concentration save to see if I can keep him in my compelled duel. And I do.
All right, love it.
Yes.
Ken, you're up.
Perfect. So I'm grappled by this thing, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm not going to try to end the grapple. In fact, I'm going to grab onto this shadow tendril thing, and I'm going to shocking grasp.
Oh, love to see it.
And that's going to be 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Perfect. We'll just roll that here. That is 8 points of lightning damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to, because I can do, not weapon bond, where is it? War magic, because that was a cantrip, I can still make one attack, weapon attack as a bonus action, and so I will do so. And try to sever this weird tentacle.
Oh, no, you said tentacle.
Yep.
Now it's
See?
ether.
That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Fantastic. All right. And I guess if I grabbed it with one, so I'm holding it with one hand, so it'll just be 1d8 plus 5. So we're going to do 12 damage.
And with that, it gives a shriek and evaporates into smoke. And this
Nice.
one
You did it,
no
Ken.
longer
Perfect.
exists.
All right.
And you have the grapple.
Oh, no, but this one's behind me, so I can't. Is this the one I'm frightened of?
Yes.
The Hunter's Mark one you're frightened of.
Frickety frack. Okay. Can I roll to see if I'm still frightened?
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, no. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Baby.
Yeah.
Oh!
Hey.
Nothing scares you, Ken. Nothing.
Perfect. Well, then I'm going to move my ass towards it.
No, you can't move this turn, though.
Why can't I move this turn?
You take the save at the end of your turn.
You do. Yeah.
Ken will
still
sadly
not
stare.
Ted.
Ferociously. You ferociously stare.
Yeah, you're the one who scares, Ken.
Oleg, that's you.
Trust. We'll beat the shit out of him.
Oh no, I have a new nickname. No.
What is it?
Tentacle.
Kentacle?
Tentacle.
You have to roll with disadvantage because of being scared?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yes, you do.
I thought so. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I'll do it for you guys.
Thank you.
Double 20.
Cucked on that nat 20 too. 18 on my sad
Yeah, that'll
dice.
hit.
That's close.
That's going to be 14 points of damage for that one.
All right.
17.
Yep, that hits.
Yes. That's only going to be 6 points of damage. And now the butt, which will also hit. And the butt will do 5 points of damage.
Which is just enough. And
Yes!
again, it
Hey.
disappears into nothing. You guys are out of combat. What are you doing?
Woo. Good job, guys. We'll go back to door number 4.
Dash, you at that door yet?
Who's badly hurt right now?
Rush. Rush, not Dash.
Rush.
Um,
I'm doing okay.
I'm great.
I'm doing okay.
what can I do here?
Seen some rallies. When did I use all of my lay on hands?
I think you helped Husqvarna take bottom.
Yeah, I shouldn't have been so generous to Husky.
No, he turned out to be a dick at the end.
No, he redeemed it. He spoke valiantly and then died a noble death.
I got 2 puncture marks that say otherwise.
All right.
Because he wouldn't let you exsanguinate him.
I also offered, guys. Just saying.
I'm gonna cast
You're
Cure.
a juice box.
How many are you guys down? I need to know how much.
I'm at 44 out of 60.
I'm missing 4 hit points.
I
So.
would
look
never
at-
stoop so low as to metagame to the extent of giving you my exact number.
Explain how you look, Oleg.
I look about 80%.
I was about to say, I was like, how you put a number on it?
If you were looking at me right now, you would say
48 out of
that man is
52.
a solid 50 out of 68.
My psychic brain is foggy. I'll say that.
Listen, it's either going to be a 1d8 or a 3d8. So I need to know which spell slot I need to burn because I have 1 more twin spell, which means I can heal 2 of you.
I can just second wind.
Yeah, he
also
can second
heal
wind.
myself.
Yeah, I'll just second wind.
With the
I don't
help
have
of you,
anything. I want your dice.
My dice. Do you want my 1d8? I can give you 1d8. Is 1d8 good enough for you?
I'm back to full.
More. Well,
You want?
I can bite somebody to heal myself.
It's a 1d8 or a 3d8. Oh, like that's all I can give you. I have no more second level spell slots.
oh, I'd be taking a 3rd level spell slot from you?
See.
That seems too big. Just the one then.
Oh. No, Finn has Cure Wounds.
Finley.
So he is going to hand on his brother's arm. It's a contact spell, and cast a Cure Wounds for you.
I'll take the 1d8 or 3d8, whatever you
Okay.
said.
Okay. So I'll give you the 1d8 for Cure Wounds. I walk over. I check on Rush. It's going to be. This is a d8. 5 plus 4, so 9. 9 to Rush.
You get 13 HP back.
13!
13.
I will grab my own hand and rub my forehead and heal myself. I also get 9 more HP.
Okay, so between us, you got 18. You're looking okay now?
Feeling a little bit better. All right, let's go see what's behind door number 4.
Are you going back to the door number 4?
Just kidding. No.
Open that door. Open
No.
that door.
How far would you say we walked from door number 4?
Probably only about 60 feet.
I can get there and back.
Open the door.
Can we open our door first? Let's open the exit door before we
Good.
open any of the other funhouse doors. Right?
Russia, you gonna let her talk to you like that?
I mean,
I grab Oleg
Hey.
by his ear and bring him down to my level.
No,
need
that wasn't Oleg. That was just Danny. That was out of character.
Yeah, Rush, hey, she ain't your mom.
Yeah.
Your mom's dead.
She your mom?
oh,
I cast Sacred Flame on everybody
That's
in this party, not even your characters. On Gael's gonna go to the bingo. I'm done with people. Gael's going
Our
to the
TPK
door.
happens by the person that didn't want a TPK.
Can I? How does this door look? Is this one of those no keyhole, no underneath obsidian slabs?
Silent obsidian, yes.
Can I have an Arcana check to see if I touch this, if something's going to react?
You can try if you had a detect magic. You could use that too. An Arcana check's going to have a higher DC.
I don't have anything to give you spell slot wise. I'm going to give you my Arcana.
All right, sounds good.
while they're doing this, can I sneakily go back to door number 4?
You can do whatever you want, Rush.
Is anybody going to give me a help action?
I can cast detect magic.
Anariel would help you.
I just don't think there's anything I can do
Get your
with it.
ass over there then.
It's my last spell slot.
So come give
Then
me the
don't.
help
I will
action
help you.
then. Thank
Okay,
you.
she'll help you. I'll go with Rush.
I'm also going with Rush.
Split the party. Great idea, guys.
It's 60 feet.
9. for Arcana.
With the help action?
Yes. The first one was a
Eeks.
4.
It appears to be an obsidian door. You don't get any outwardly sense that there's magic in it.
Is my remote control like giving me any sense that this can unlock it?
Your remote control exists as a piece of stone in your hands. All right, boys at the door.
Meanwhile, at door number 4, I just feel like it's sort of calling to us, right? Like we wouldn't have remained so fixated on it if it wasn't important.
Now, I didn't want to say this in front of Gael,
and then
but
they crash.
I didn't want to say anything in front of Gael, but this door, it's doing something to me, and we need to figure out what is behind it.
I am bewitched by it, but not in the sort of way that is negative.
Yeah, exactly,
very
exactly.
Positive. Like how you feel about Dash, that's how I feel about this door.
Okay, perfect. So you're in the
Hopefully
same.
open the door.
Yeah.
Can I do a hold action for I told you so? Just putting that out there.
The trigger being something bad happening.
Just holding an action for an I told you so.
Right. So Rush, here's what we're thinking. You're the smallest and the stealthiest. Maybe you just like peer your head in.
Yeah.
And you and Ken and I have your back, which pretty much nothing could. I mean, who could overcome that? That's like the power couple.
It's
Or
true.
probably good.
That's your bag.
Okay.
You let your uncles take care of you, buddy.
Oh,
Yep.
thanks. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So you want me to roll a stealth? I rolled a 21 earlier. Do you want me to roll another one?
Yeah, I do. Yes.
Okay. Open sesame.
Can I give him the help action by just going shh?
Or you
He has to roll with disadvantage now.
shut the fuck up. Quiet, you.
I can't hear, guys. All lot of opening the door. So normal?
Normal. Yeah.
Wait, Frost, you're at the door too?
24.
All right. You are able to slide this large door open without a noise and slip inside. You do notice that it's relatively dark inside, and other than the crying, there is no other sound.
Guys, I can't see shit.
You don't have dark vision?
Oh wait, I do actually. Do I have?
I'm gonna riot. Do any of you have dark vision? The ones that went back? Do any of you?
I mean, I obviously have dark vision,
have
and
dark
he has a
vision.
robotic
Yeah,
eye.
I do. I can see in the dark up to 60 feet.
Okay.
Murder.
And should I go in there? I can sneak in there.
I mean, how big is the room? Is it you
Did
can't
you
just
see
like,
anything? Like,
It's dark and all I hear is crying. I don't see where it's coming from.
all right, yeah, let's just go in.
Sorry. Not bad.
Oh, Frost, we're trying to be stealthy. Can you shut the fuck up? Yep, thanks.
A
Everybody must know.
perception check, or yeah, can I make a perception check to see if there's like any like hidden people trying to sneak or like traps or something?
You can try. Yeah.
You can try.
I will, and I will try. 24.
As far as you can tell, the only living thing in the room is the Weeper.
Okay, hold on. The way you said that.
Close the door! Close the door!
Close the door. Suddenly, my fascination with this door is
We
gone.
need a 1.
Close
That was just phrasing.
kick Russian.
Whatever the fuck the Weeper is, I'm so good.
I'm sorry. That was just phrasing.
The Weeper's the title for a crying beholder. No.
Awful.
I'm getting like Left 4 Dead 2 vibes, you know.
Look,
like the
okay, here's the thing. I'm good. Let's just
So-
open the door and go in. At this point, it's killing me
Yeah,
not
wait,
knowing.
it's
Okay,
done.
alright, yeah,
It's done.
All right. As you go in and look around, you notice it's actually a very similar style bar to the one that you guys were housed in. It's slightly smaller, but you still notice the general, like there's an area for a bartender, there's a couple like seats for lounging, and there's a cage in the middle, just like there was with yours where you guys were housed. This cage in the middle only has one occupant in it, and as you approach, you notice that it is probably about a 10-year-old girl.
That's so much scarier.
Man, it's a real
So,
shame that
but
Anariel has the
Ken,
remote.
everyone
way.
will see a 10-year-old girl.
Everyone
That's
sees a 10-year-old girl.
Ken
Even
is
can.
at the cage, trying to use the key that he has to see if it unlocks the cage.
How many detect? Hold up. I've got a thing for this. I'm gonna
Detect good and
use divine sense to detect good and evil. Location of celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
No.
No.
Paused.
I had to think about how far away Anariel was.
Oh.
Yeah. Does my key
No,
work?
no.
Yeah, your key opens the door.
Wait.
Open the cage. I get down on one knee. I'm looking at her. Does she look human? Does she look like?
Like,
As far as you can tell, she looks human. Her hair is over her ears, so she could be human or elvish.
Gotcha. Excuse me, young miss.
She looks up at you, sniffling. Make an insight check for me.
All of us are just.
Right, just Ken right now because he's
Nat 20.
She seems almost confused, like a little bit off.
Can you not understand us?
I understand.
What's your name?
My name, Kira.
Kira. Oh, that's a very pretty name. What are you doing here?
And she again kind of looks around, almost like she is trying to make sense of your words, but it takes a minute for her to piece them together. My uncle, he makes me come with him everywhere.
Well, where is your uncle now?
Gives a slow shrug.
I mean, was he with you in this cage?
Did he put you in this cage? Is she wearing a collar?
She does not have a collar on.
Well, Gira, do you like your uncle?
She leans in, and again, after a moment of piecing it together, he's not my uncle.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, Gira, do you want to escape with us?
What's your uncle's name? Quotation mark.
She like looks around kind of nervously. Make a persuasion check.
Do you want?
That is a 19.
All right. After a moment and after kind of looking around, and she's kind of visibly shaking a little bit at your guys' presence now, but she gives you a nod.
All right, hey, come here. All right, we'll get you out of here, okay?
I take a knee next to her.
And she like shrinks in on herself a little bit.
You don't need to be afraid. You're safe now. And I take the Ward Knight medallion off of, and I hand it to her.
And she takes it in her small hands. And looks up at you expectantly.
So, Gira, we are in some form of haste. Do you mind if one of us carries you? Do you have a preference as to who? He points at Rush as well.
She points at you.
Okay, yeah. Come on up. And I'll pick her up in one arm.
She holds on, and you can feel that she's still shaking a little bit. Make a perception check.
All of us are just him.
She's a vampire. She's about to fight.
All of you can make a perception.
That's another nat 20. So -1 is 19, but
Yeah, no, nat 20 is a nat 20. You know she's wearing a bracelet, not a collar.
Like the baddies do.
Yeah, but it's her uncle, and also you're not here.
I go, okay, I have a best friend who I would love to introduce you to. Do you want to meet them? They're rather fun.
Can we already met?
Oleg, you will
This
never
was all I
know
need to
how
say.
much those words mean to me that you just spoke.
With your nat 20, Ken, other than her bracelet, you notice footsteps that are approaching the room.
From where we came from, or from?
Probably should leave.
From like the main entryway to the bar, so not the door you came from.
I closed the cage and let's get the fuck out of here.
Throw the
Alright.
body in there. Just kidding. We don't have that.
I have
Throw
the
an
imp bodies. That's what my imp bodies.
All right.
Yeah. Out the door, back to everybody. I with this, I guess, little girl with us now. Guys, let's wrap it up. Let's get in this door here.
Yeah, we've got good news and we've got bad news.
Can we do perception, please?
What took you so
What are you
long to
looking
get
for?
here?
This is. Wait, what? Rush, you were with us.
I know.
Wait, did you get here before? How?
19 perception.
What are you trying to perceive?
Oh, is this? I'm assuming they went back and they found something. And is this look safe?
I mean, you see that Ken is coming back holding a little girl.
Gael, this is Gira. Gira, this is Gael. This is the one I was telling you about, little one.
Yeah, this is the one that you were like, hey, we should leave her behind.
Her eyes are like slowly drifting between you guys, and every now and then they almost get caught and drift elsewhere before she like almost has to bring herself back to remember what she was doing.
Are you hurt?
Concussion?
Drugged?
She purses her brow like she doesn't know what that means.
Never mind.
Are you hungry? No? Okay. You just let us know if you need like a bathroom break or something. Rush sometimes has to go potty, so...
Is there a door handle on this door, or have we just been staring at it?
This door, it doesn't have a handle, similar to the other obsidian doors. Is kind of just a push to exit.
Anariel's gonna push it open.
All right. As you spill through this room, you pass instead into change of venue. Now,
The other hallway.
The other hallway. Instead of previously, you had a clearly a work hallway, a servant's hallway. This was not well kept, other than it was structurally there, but there was no flourish, no decoration. Now in this one, you see once again the obsidian tiles on the floor. You see large columns rising up, and you see different pedestals lining this hallway. The pedestals, some of them have items on them, some of them don't, some of them are bare. And at the very end of the hallway is a door, but the only reason that you can tell it's a door is because it's shaped like a door. There are no hinges, there is no handle. And instead of a flat obsidian surface, this surface is actually made of stone, and carved into the stone, you see the shape, you can see at the end there, like the carved relief of a woman.
Does she look familiar, or
Just like a sculpture.
perception check on the room? Do we see anybody else in the room with us?
Make a check.
16 plus 7, what is that? 23.
You don't see anybody in the room.
Okay, we don't see. Do I sense anybody, DM, with my other senses that I could use to perceive, like smell or sound?
Don't see, don't smell, don't hear. There's pedestals,
taste anybody.
there's columns.
Whoa.
Yeah, pedestals, columns, and door at the end.
All right, can I investigate these pedestals?
Yes, you may. The
Alright.
first.
Oh, sorry, I made a roll, but yes. Go ahead, give me free info.
No, they're just sitting there. So unless you just literally walked right past it, if you're going to look at it, you don't need to check. You don't need to roll. The first pedestal, as you walk up to it, let's see, what time are we at? 9:55. Okay. The first pedestal, as you walk up to it, the pedestal looks empty, but there is a mirror on the wall behind it, and the mirror has like a ring on it, on the pedestal. The pedestal from your end looks empty though.
That's cool.
Can I do...
Ken?
Yeah.
Do you look in the mirror?
Are you still holding the
Yes.
child? Are you still holding the child looking in the mirror?
I look in the mirror.
I've been next to Ken the whole time, so if you drop
Ken, make a wisdom save.
Why is it always fucking wisdom?
Anyone could have approached this pedestal, Ken.
That
Anyone
is
could have
a-
approached.
Oh, do I still have bond?
It's
No,
like
there's
over
only
10
10
minutes.
Oh, okay, then that's a 15.
The moment your eyes find the mirror, everybody else in the room, you notice that Ken freezes. His muscles no longer under his control. Even his eyes are unblinking as he looks at his reflection in this mirror. To you, Ken, you find yourself in a room bathed in shadow. And you look around this empty room. Suddenly the child that was in your arms, she's there no longer. You look around for a moment in this muted area. A shadow moves in the background, and suddenly it transforms into the queen that you know so well. Severine, who you have served by her side for her entire life. You've known her, and she's looking around, and you can tell she's afraid, and she is looking for someone, and she can't find them, and she has no one to go to. There's panic on her face, and she's looking for you. Everybody else outside the mirror, what are you doing?
Does he drop her?
Nope, he's frozen in place, so his arm holding her is locked in place.
Okay.
Anariel's investigating the big door to see if she can open it.
Same.
I'm just like, Ken? Like, just kind of like tapping him.
You get no reaction from Ken.
Guys? Down there. Hey, Oleg, I don't think Ken's responsive right now. We'll just try to climb up.
Climb him.
Yeah, there's no reaction.
Even if I like put my little hands on his eyes.
Hey there, buddy. Gonna need you to...
Nothing.
Well, I don't know. Did you see what he did? Did he...
Just looked at this mirror. I'm just kidding. He just looked at the statue and he just kind of froze.
You guys can go ahead and give me perception checks. You two, anyone who's trying to work with Ken.
17.
A 9.
Oleg, what'd you get?
12.
So Frost, you notice on the mirror, it's relatively ornately carved frame. On the bottom has a phrase that says, "My gaze binds all."
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the mirror.
All right.
Up.
I'm gonna take the crossbow and just a single bolt. Scare her
The
all
mirror,
good.
the mirror almost absorbs it.
And then Ken gets shot in the neck in the mirror world.
In the mirror world, Ken, you see, as you are walking towards the queen, trying to reassure her, the form shifts and warbles, and it's suddenly no longer the queen, but it is Dash, and she's crying.
Dash?
This is revenge
Her
game.
sobs intensify as you speak to her.
I go to put my
Can I
hand
try to-
on her shoulder.
As you do, her sobbing features pause, and she looks up at you with a wicked smile that you have never seen. The teeth too sharp, the features suddenly too angular.
Who are you?
I think it's more important who you are. You're going to feed me.
Yeah, can I try to
Again?
stab the mirror?
Cover it, cover it, cover it.
You can try and
I
stab.
already tried to cover his eyes.
Can I
Um,
try to
Here.
I'm gonna use my physicist touch. I don't know how to say that. But it ends the conditions blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, and stunned. I don't know if he's one of those.
Nothing happens.
I tried that.
As
Slap.
you
Yeah, I'm gonna slap him.
Slap Ken in the face.
roll an unarmed strike.
Sorry, kid.
Oh.
I mean, assuming he's like a stationary dude.
Yeah,
So,
it hits just.
okay. I mean, not like a punch. Like
Yeah.
I'm just like slapping him across the face.
He has no reaction and also doesn't move with the slap. He is still.
Shit.
Kiss him, Oleg.
That could bring him out of it.
True love's kiss.
Uh,
I don't have anything for this.
Frost, you are still at the mirror since you are trying to stab it. Make another perception check for me.
But don't perceive the mirror.
I'm not. After reading it, I'm very much not looking as I'm like trying to like corner my eye, make sure I hit the mirror. But I will hit that perception.
Bro,
Yeah,
stop
you're
stabbing
doing
me.
great. That's a 9.
Just the same thing written on the bottom. My gaze binds all.
Great.
Cover the mirror. Cover the mirror itself, not Ken's eyes. Cover the mirror.
Gael, do you want to go help them?
Well,
They seem
fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
distraught.
Gail runs over. She takes off one of her many ornate clothings that she has saved from destruction of the Carnarium and tries to cover the mirror.
Which clothing item are you using?
I think that because it's Ken, she would probably find the thickest piece of fabric, so maybe like the bottom of her skirt, and rip it to cover it.
Nothing happens. He's still frozen.
She'll say, "Damn it, Ken." Can she? What if she pulls out a mirror and turns the mirror to reflect itself?
The second that you do that, Ken, in the shadow realm,
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck.
Dash's features have just changed. They've become feral and sharp, and she begins leaning towards you, and her mouth descends, jaw opening wider and wider as she is leaning towards you, when suddenly you find yourself pulled out of the mirror. And in your hand, you feel the presence of a ring.
I look at it with my special eye.
It is a ring that definitely has a pulse of magic to it.
I will close my fist and...
As you do. As you close your fist, you get a vision. You see the last wearer of this ring. You see her look down at her finger and then look at her adversary, who she points to. Every time the wearer of the ring is struck by a blow, it mimics on her adversary. He takes the damage as well, but he keeps coming. You see in her memories, it's not enough. It doesn't bring him down. And she looks to her companion, gives a nod. Her companion, with tears in her eyes, looks to the monstrosity they're fighting, looks back at the wearer of the ring, and she fires an arrow into the ring bearer's chest. Both her and the monstrosity disintegrate. And you're back in your normal self, holding a ring.
Here we go again.
Shit.
Ken will pocket the ring. And we'll look at Gira. Oh, sorry, you okay?
And me. Over here, me.
Shit. Sorry. I mean, shoot. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Gira almost doesn't understand what's going on, but she's more now cowering away from Oleg, who slapped you in the face.
Is my face hurt?
Yeah, there's a sting. There's
I
a
mean,
sting
I
for
just-
sure.
Sorry, everybody. Don't look in the mirror.
Yeah, are you quite done?
Done. Sorry, I looked in a mirror. I didn't...
Ken, this place is not a place for us to just let ourselves just wander.
Are you admonishing me right?
Yes.
Okay, very well. Okay, yes. All right. Look, just so you know, she's not normally like this.
Neither
when usually
his
she's
judgment is
more
always
rotary.
very much better. I don't know what's come over him since we've come out here, so please.
With everyone talking, Gira's confused state, it almost gets too much, and she just like looks down and looks away.
Okay, we're done now. All right. And Ken will kind of walk over and start bouncing her because he doesn't know what to do with kids.
Just bouncing a 10-year-old.
It's all right.
Can you please stop bouncing?
Oh, shit. I mean, shoot. Son of a...
All right,
Okay.
what's everybody doing?
Going back.
Finn and
to
I
the
are trying to
door.
open the door.
Okay. Walking by all of the other pedestals, no one's approaching any of the other pedestals.
No.
I wanted to. This seemed like this interesting.
You can
things
if you
to
want.
be
It's
found.
Oleg is his own man. Up at the door, Oleg can make his choice. Up at the door, what are you doing to try and figure out how to open it?
Is there a doorknob? Is there a keyhole? She's gonna push on it, see if it opens.
It is just a slab of stone. Slab of stone with that the carved relief of the woman that you can see on the picture. It's like that exact carving.
You know, Finn, I could just blast through this shit. But I'm sure that's not how you're supposed to do this.
He gives you the like, be my guest.
Nah, I feel like it's gonna ricochet and then hit somebody back there, and then it's a whole nother thing. Can I do an Arcana check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do I have? +3. That is a 16 Arcana.
The door is clearly magic, but you can't tell what kind.
Yeah, I don't have nothing that won't be destructive. Gael, if you could, is Ken okay?
That is yet to be seen.
The door is magic. I tried to push it, didn't work. I could blast it, but I feel like that's not okay.
So the image that we see is of this woman kind of, there's a fan. If we looked at it in more detail, Daddy, what do we see looking at this in more detail?
You see just the perfect carving of what appears to be a nude woman. It continues down the rest of her legs. There's a few shells in her hair. You can't really make out the pattern over her head, whether it's artistic or arcanic or ritual. But it's pretty much as straightforward as it seems.
And it's covering the entire door.
She's about life size.
Maybe we're supposed to like splash water on her or something because she's got shells.
Do we have water?
Or,
I'll
like,
pull out my
hot
water
water
skin
to
and
make one of us cry.
I throw my water on it.
Your water splashes against the door and nothing happens. The door is now wet.
Definitely gotta be one of these pedestals.
What
Gotta
if
pick
it's
the right one?
What if, I mean, we're in hell. What if it's blood?
Blood or fire?
Blood. I mean, like, you know, it's a door, there's no handle. I mean, you smear a little blood on it.
Try that.
Well, that was okay. Yep. Why does everyone slice their palms? Sometimes you just need to prick your finger or something.
Yeah, it feels like that's like a hard wound.
I mean, Gael, more power to you. You're definitely like.
The nerve endings. I need to feel something in this place other than anger at you. So I'm gonna slice the place that has the most nerve ending. Touch the door.
Where are you placing your hand?
I think that I would still be kind of respectful in a way and try. Where would she think would be like the most care? I think caring. I think she might, I don't know, cradle her face.
You smear blood on the face of this sculpture, and as you touch her face,
Man, I did not think that was gonna work.
I didn't either.
it worked by roundabout way.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
She turns
Oh.
and faces you.
Huh.
Suddenly, it's no longer her back there. The whole stone ripples as this sculpture turns, rolling her shoulder and turning and staring at you with pupilless eyes. And as she looks at you, she looks up and gives you a friendly smile. Who are you?
Lady Gael, and you are?
Oh, I'm the Stone Maiden.
As you are. Might I ask, would it be possible for me and my companions to pass?
Why should I let you in?
Oh, that's a really good question. Are you meant to guard this? Is it your purpose to keep us in here?
I am the door. It is my purpose to open when I need to open.
Oh. Well, then I suppose that because we kindly requested to pass through your way.
And you see she brings her stone hand up and puts it on her lips as she thinks. I have 3 tasks for you. It's so funny that they're always in 3s, isn't it?
Yes, power of 3s. Might we hear them?
Well, whatever it is, here's your first task. Tell me I'm beautiful and make me believe it.
Oh my, well, I am something of a beauty connoisseur, and looking at you chiseled out of this stone to utter perfection, the goddess Solara herself could have shaped you by her own hand. The beauty, perfection.
Roll a charisma or deception, depending on if you're lying or being truthful.
My palms are so sweaty. Okay.
Arms are heavy.
I was just gonna say, Mom,
She is very much telling the
I should
truth.
take off my
And-
sweater. There's vomit on it.
Gael is very much telling the truth. She believes there's beauty in everything, and this is a beautiful.
there
Can I
beauty?
give the help action by occasionally blank? Yeah, she does worship the goddess of love and beauty and all of that stuff.
Crap.
Crap.
Is this a saving throw, or is it just a charisma check?
Just a charisma check.
I would like for it to be a saving throw. That's fine. It's fine.
She said it was a persuasion or deception.
Charisma or perception or deception.
Deception.
That's +5, so that's a 15
Oh,
on the
correct.
first one. They're both 15.
Okay. For your second task, a riddle.
Oh. Okay. She's kind of gonna look. No, yes, of course, and she's gonna look around to be okay. So who has better intelligence than her? She's
Listen, team effort. We can do this together,
Oh,
Gael.
yes, please. May we hear it?
Is everyone at the door right now?
Ken is
Yeah, I feel
singing
like
nursery rhymes to this 10-year-old, like just bouncing her over to the side.
I'm
I feel like this would
What
draw
are you-
our attention.
How far back are you, Ken?
Let me move my character here. Oh gosh, let me go all the way back. I'd say like right over here. So
Okay,
20 feet maybe.
sounds good. She looks at you with her large pupilless stone eyes, Gael. I'll even give you 2 for 1. If you can answer this, it will count as all of your tasks completed.
Thank you.
And
for the publicity.
I made it
Hell of a deal.
especially for you.
For me. Oh no.
You're
No, wait
so-
a minute.
You're so lovely. Let's see if you're cunning as well.
I shall do my best.
What shares the same roots but has different branches?
I know, my heart just god damn it. Gael's gonna Gael is going to look back to see where Ken is. And how close he is.
He's within hearing distance. Do you need a hint, my darling? Allow me to rephrase. Who shares your same roots, but not your branches?
I knew it. Wow. My. How insightful you are. I didn't need the hint. I was going to say a family tree.
Elaborate. Unless you don't want to come in.
I share roots with 2 brothers.
Are they as lovely as you?
They are better.
Her stone visage cants away from you directly at Ken.
Ken is looking now.
Something in the eyes, I think. And the door swings open.
Gaia will give Ken one look, and then walk through the door.
Before you do, I need every person to make a perception check.
Not 20!
16,
I also
30,
got
20.
a nat 20 for 26.
26.
Damn,
A
high
dirty
roll.
20.
Damn.
Everyone, it's not surprising that everyone notices this. You hear from the door that you entered, way on the end of the hallway. None of you speaks Gnomish, but you hear kind of scuffling and shuffling. And although none of you speak Gnomish, you know a curse word when you hear one. You hear just vehement Gnomish swearing. And through the door, instantly, Oleg, you bristle, because the form of Sergok is slowly lumbering towards you. And Ken, everything you felt towards Gael pauses for a moment, because dragging by her hair, Dash, cursing wildly in Gnomish. Her one eye is so blackened that it is swollen shut. Her lip is bleeding. She is in a torn silk nightgown as though she was pulled from bed. And Anariel, in your mind, you hear, tell the warlock, if he fucks with my pets, I will fuck with his. This is his punishment, but yours will be slower. I am going to replace Kalen's face. His lips are going to become my lips. His eyes will change from hazel to red. And in 100 years, he will not be the boy that you loved. It will only ever be me. And he slams the door shut on your connection, which is exactly when Sergok begins speaking to you, Oleg. This one's been asking about me, and he gives a tug of Dash's hair, and she gives a bit of a whimper. So I put it upon myself to come and see about you in your cage, and lo and behold, your cage was empty. So this bitch proved not very talkative. But I figured it out myself. I must be a bit more cunning than brutal, because I said, where are those? He stumbles for a second, proving his own words about cunning and
Bit
brutal.
more brutal than cunning, then.
Yeah. He says, well, I knew that you was going to come after Malakar's soul. That's what I said. And sure enough, here you are outside the very vault that it's stored in. And he gives a sneering laugh as he throws Dash to the floor. Came to steal it back. Predictable.
I grip my weapon tightly and square up on him. What I'm after standing right in front of me, bruv. Now, how's about instead of punching down, you let the girl go, and we have that challenge that I issued to you.
Dash is already on the floor. He looks down at her. Go on, skedaddle to your masters then. And he pulls the weapon from his back. And before you can roll for initiative, everything's popping off right now. Before you can roll for initiative, you hear the door again speak to you. Well, you answered all of my riddles, and you did such a good job. So, I'm going to give you a head start. Do you think 10 seconds is enough? No, maybe 20. 20 sounds good. Let's do that. In 20 seconds, I will send for my master, and it will be such fun. Such fun to see the muscle. Such fun to see maybe even your bones. I wonder if he'll make you eat your own hides. 20.
Gael goes and grabs the kid from Ken so Ken can get Dash, and then is pulling Oleg. Like, let's go, we need to run.
And that is where we're going to stop for tonight.
All right.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Bye, guys.
So glad you're here. So glad you made it this week.
Oh yeah,
See y'all next
I'm
time.
running the stream. Good night, everybody.
Good night.